Go and put my purple light on, you hear me?
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown.
Oh yeah, this gonna be ass whooping right here.
Over this one, they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right,
You got a stream on?
Yeah. Pick up some of the lost yardage.
I'll watch that.
You take a loss again, and it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
All the time. It's almost 2 o'clock, nigga. I'm gonna watch this on my phone.
They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
I'm gonna watch this on my phone, nigga. I'm gonna holler at you.
I did.
All right, bro.
Get away. Great job down there. Hold them a short return. On first and 10, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson now on second down. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down
Chase.
short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's good for 27 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Jackson to his big target.
We're throwing
Andrews
500 this
for the
game.
Baltimore first down. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run here with Brown. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You ain't like the old fucking Bengals user. Go back to them shitty ass Jets.
So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Burrow here on second down. That's caught. It's Javon Baker. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Ain't he playing on Xbox?
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget it. In this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Here's Brown, and he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Adisa Isaac.
Swing the ball 40 times.
Here's second and 9.
All I do is throw that pin.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver.
You put this man in coverage now, I think. Very long. Man coverage.
We do know it'll be third down.
We got 50 people on that line. Shit ain't gonna help you, man. I'll route the world. Either incompletion or a pick. And I'm gonna do my little dance too, wake me up. I'm gonna do a little dance. Here come the dance.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third
What'd
down.
I tell you?
That's over the middle and intercepted.
What I tell y'all? Don't matter what the fuck you do. We gonna do our little fucking
The best way, Mike, for
dance.
a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position.
He thought that shit was open.
Challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Down here.
Now a 1st and 10 from the
Section.
38-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end.
I didn't even see if I was
versus
still number
smaller
one in
defender.
throwing.
You're just saying box him out and go up for an
Oh, you gonna
offensive
lead us
rebound and
one-on-one?
get the ball at its
Alright.
highest point. In this case, it falls
You
incomplete.
gotta guard
but
one of them.
if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter.
Jelly,
but
she
it
got
comes up
99.
incomplete.
Fucking catch. Catch the fucking ball. Ayo Vaughn 600. Oh, I love this play right here.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
So I'll pick up some blocks.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it
That's why I
winds
ain't
up
getting
being
the
an
force
incompletion
win.
and a
Quarterback put
wasted
out
down.
shit afterwards.
Tucker's kick is good.
Best kicker in the
And
game.
the Ravens
Best kicker
will
in the
take
game.
a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He is man all game. I don't care.
1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end.
It's an ugly ass
First
play.
time these two
It's cool.
have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Run the ball. Run the ball. You run this ball, it's a pick. So they gonna go to Yoshi Bosh over here.
Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Went to the wing.
A very nice open
Went to
field
Yoshi, that
tackle
should be
there.
a pick.
He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Fuck is Marlon stuck for? Marlon.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they're going to move this ball inside
Marlon
the
doing?
25-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A carry here for Brown. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Man in motion, heading left. On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Stop running. I don't think he was going there.
Caught beyond the pylon. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To throw is Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Gesicki, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
second down. Burrow. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Oh.
Burrow to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go down the field. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one into the hands of Jefferson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. Cooper going in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Do it fucking red, clean pocket.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line.
Oh, they just making my play just dumb ass
yards on the
shit.
1st play of the drop. To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's on the former 5th overall pick, Brandon Scherf. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
I clicked on this nigga to grab it.
That's his second.
All right.
It comes with 47 seconds to go.
Play for real now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing is Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachley, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Let me throw a BS ass pick at the last fucking drive.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reaction.